the scales at the limit, 160 pounds, with a reach of 179. Sugar Ray Leonard, an undisputed welterweight champion, and he won world title. The Cobra, Carl Froch, a super middleweight multi.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the sport, the 5-division champion.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky to be sat here talking.
High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. The jab doesn't quite connect. Hit him with a left jab. The straight right just misses. More work in the gym. That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instruction in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Only catching air with that hook. Nice counter. Jab does not score. Believe what we're seeing. Let's see if they go to the body. Very close round with 10. Did you see that? Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Go back out there.
Here we go. It's round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
A flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
You'd like to see more jabs. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both men step back for just a moment. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone. Make them tired, trip over their own feet. Get them angry.
Holding nothing back here in the round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Sugar Ray in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance without...
On to the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good straight right hand to start things. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The courage on display here is incredible. Caution is being thrown to the wind. And shoot. Missing with that jab. Looking to land the hook. What a punch. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Sugar Ray's in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. And Sugar is in trouble. Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Wet. 1, 2, 3.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination maximum.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, got right. Brush it off, get on with the job.
I love it. That's just slick.
And there's the bell for round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Can't find a home for that jab. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That's Sugar Ray in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath. You're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. And if you go back, don't change too much, keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear. Get back out there, win the round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get a jab back. Just box him, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Beautiful, beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few buttons. Don't worry about it. I need you to focus on what you're doing. Good work at that, kid. That jab's looking nice. Those 1-2 than that, kid. Just go back out there and get behind the basics. Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Right.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
That's a god-awful round that was. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of the...
There's the bell for round 6. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice defense on that hook. Another scoring shot there. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that time counter shot? That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them.
On the job.
there's the bell for round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
So much firepower here. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice counter. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Way better than that. That's round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. But man, come on, switch on, get your butts.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Who's willing to go where the other... Oh, right there! Carl Froch seeing cobwebs. And the Cobra is down! I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round,
So with my door with demands, more important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. The incomparable Carl the Cobra Froch, 6'1" tall with a 75.2-inch reach. Up against them, Saul Alvarez, 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
Carl the Cobra Froch, one of the greatest super middleweight champions of all time, fighting out of Nottingham, United Kingdom. So here comes...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Nottingham, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, Carl the Cobra Froch. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. At 20 years of age, he is undefeated at 36 wins, no losses, 1 draw, with 25 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the young undefeated world contender, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
So much hype surrounding. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Can't land the jab there. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
How did he absorb that hook? Body shots aren't flashy, but sometimes they're more damaging, especially for the later rounds. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good, man. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe. But you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
On to the second round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
Big hook to the body. The jab doesn't quite connect. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe this? This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about thoughts in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt.
On to the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That uppercut can't get through. How about that time counter shot? Which fighter will say no mas? They have no respect for each other's punching power. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's a counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A perfect counter shot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about thoughts in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And
there's the bell to start round 4. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Can't land that jab. Caught him. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. She threw the hook, didn't land. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about thoughts in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
I like that round. Good work. Just stay...
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
Too late to say I was there wrong. Feel not to wait for that info. Feel off, but I know that we close. Speed down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please y'all. Ain't got no plan to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days to refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst. To be guess what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I blend. Off in the back where I... Yeah, it's just back to pretend. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back where I... Another one, another one, another one.
I'm Todd Grisham, and we're going old school tonight here inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It is Carl the Cobra Froch. Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world title.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red...
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the thing...
So here we go. Should be a good one.
It's all offense all the time. The right hook misses. And another hook to the body score. Pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in, fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Nice counter shot. Just misses that uppercut. A big whiff with the right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Took it off Froch in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I like that round. The jab's working nice.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Beautiful counter punch. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. It's all offense all the time. Believe what we're seeing. Got him there. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Took him off watching that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Switch back on. Get focused.
On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, and Sugar is in trouble. Leonard took a big shot and down he goes. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body punch right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Secretary, are you okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
He's up, but for how long? Look at it. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Sugar Ray Leonard in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Just stay focused.
Okay. Go out there and win this next round.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
Dom, get back out there and win the round. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on.
Absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be...
Round. Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing.
Good work. You was thinking. You were smart. You weren't loaded.
Win the round on your jab and breathe when you're stepping around.
Carried away. Think about the defense and remember what you do.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Go back out there. I need you to win this round.
The right hand's beautiful. I say, start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just...
There's the bell for round 4. Failing to score with that right hook. punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. Hold that thought. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter punch caught him clean. He threw the hook, didn't land. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Swing and a miss. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about thoughts in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Put away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. You've got
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him get back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go.
Good work. He was thinking. He was smart. He weren't loaded.
Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
You get carried away. Think about the defense. Remember what you do. Good work.
Focus back. Get that jab back. Just box.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Perfect counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. Jab slightly off target. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Sugar Ray's in trouble. How did they not go down?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. And Sugar is in trouble. Talk about thoughts in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
Box him back together and put it back on him in this round.
Oh, listen. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Wait, go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of a jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. I need you.
Stop the defence on end of what you do. Good work.
Just back out there and win the round. Right, let's get out.
The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out. Just stay focused.
Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe.
So just keep him on the end of his jab.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Don't worry about that round.
There a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. Now, don't wait.
There's the bell to start round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Sugar Ray Leonard days. So, down goes Sugar Ray. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
Clearly his opponent was too much for him and he's thrown in the towel. And that is that. They surrender. This is over.
Fight on